On Sunday, Donald Trump's newest lawyer, John Lauro, the person who, like so many others before him, was supposed to come along and be the adult in the room in Donald Trump's legal team. Guy's got a decent resume, is a pretty good lawyer, and then he joined Trump's team and immediately became just as incompetent as everybody else on Trump's team. Because on Sunday, Mr. Lauro decided to make the rounds on the Sunday morning talk shows. He went on CNN's State of the Union, NBC's Meet the Press, trying to downplay the latest indictment against his client. And in both of those appearances, Mr. Lauro admitted that Trump did do the things that the indictment says he did. He had already actually made the same claim when he went on TV on Friday. He was like, he did this thing. But over the weekend, he kind of tried to tighten up his message, and he was like, okay, so he did the things, but it's okay that he did it because, we think it's different context than what the indictment says. So, the context of the way he said things totally matters. It doesn't. And the context that Mr. Lauro is trying to sell to people is not the reality, but let me read you what he said. Here's what he said during the first appearance, this one, or maybe it was the second, I don't even care, on CNN. He said, asking is aspirational. Asking is not action. It's core free speech. The press should be defending free speech. What President Trump was doing is within the reality and the realm of free speech. He's asking his vice president, what about taking this course of action? Ultimately, his vice president rejected all of the proposals that were made. What President Trump did not do is direct Vice President Mike Pence to do anything. He asked him in an aspirational way. Asking is covered by the First Amendment. Mike Pence is on the record now as saying Donald Trump's lawyers came to me and told me to do this. And by do this, he meant delay the certification of the Electoral College votes. Sending the legal team in to ask the vice president to delay a congressional action is literally one of the things in the indictment. Like, that's one of the things Trump has been indicted for. That's one of the charges. And Mr. Lauro's out there like, hey, whoa, it's just an ask. We're allowed to ask people. We just can't tell them they have to. You can't direct them, but you can ask them. No, actually, you cannot. Especially when it's part of a broader conspiracy, which of course is exactly what Jack Smith laid out in the indictment. Mr. Lauro continued over on NBC, and this time talking about Georgia. President Trump had every right to ask the Secretary of State, I believe that this election was conducted improperly. There were deficiencies here. I want to see if there are more than 10,000 votes, or whatever the number was, that were counted illegally. And once again, that's core political speech. That wasn't a threat at all. What he was asking for is for Raffensperger to get the truth. He believed that there were in excess of 10,000 votes that were counted illegally, and what he was asking for is the Secretary of State to act appropriately and find these votes that were counted illegally. That was an aspirational ask. He's entitled to petition even state government. So everything that Trump did, Mr. Lauro says, yeah, he did it. But he did it aspirationally. Like, this is something we should all aspire to, which is where aspirational comes from. We should aspire to not count fraudulent votes that he knew didn't exist. We should aspire to throw out the results of the 2020 election because Trump didn't win. Here's the thing. Let me go ahead and counter what you said on Georgia as well, because he wasn't asking. He was not asking because we've all heard the phone call, you dumbass. He wasn't asking Raffensperger to go find the fraudulent votes and throw them out. He was asking him to go find more votes so that Trump would win. So not only are you wrong with the aspirations, you're literally lying about the context of that phone call that we've heard. My final message to Mr. Lauro, please go to court and make these arguments. Please do. I really, truly, from the bottom of my heart, want you to make these arguments in court. Because you know how it'll go. I know how it'll go. Jack Smith knows how it'll go. And everyone who's been paying attention knows exactly how this will end if you make those arguments. And it's not going to end with Donald Trump walking away saying, haha, I beat it. It's going to end with the sound of a metal set of barred doors closing behind a Donald Trump in an orange jumpsuit. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel. We also encourage you to like, comment, and share, but again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.